Yo, Bart, do you have Slack?
Nah, man, I've never actually heard of it. Let me check it out. Yo, Matt, get on Slack.
At its core, Slack is a business messaging app, but what's important is they are getting 100 million visitors to their website every month. They went from a $0 to $4 billion valuation within 4 years. Now, the cool thing about online business and digital businesses is that we can look and see what's working, what these companies have spent tons of time and money on developing, and copy and emulate it. And that's exactly what my buddy Chris, Tony Robbins hand clap on Wilpert did. He put together a very in-depth article about the 13 steps that Slack took to grow like this. In this video, I'm not gonna go through them all, but I'm gonna go through the one that is my favorite, and that's the viral component of their growth. Think about the apps that you have on your cell phone. Most of them were probably suggested by friends or video content you saw or other blog content that you've read online. And that's the viral component. And companies like Slack and Dropbox are naturally viral in that their users, when they get more people that they know to use the app, it's better for them. So that's a natural kind of viral component cooked in. But what if you don't have that in your software or your app that you're trying to launch? Well, in this article, he goes through exactly what was done so you can emulate that success. You can ethically copy them and get them knocked off. So the first one of how to create that viral buzz and growth is a 4-step process. The first step is once you have a workable product, convince everyone to try it out and get their feedback. Because this enables you to really tailor the software to what people want. I remember Spotify did this as well, and by the time they actually launched their product, they had thought through everything. Like everything, I was clicking at one place and it showed exactly what I was hoping would find. A great way to really dial in that product before you launch it. Now, the second thing is really interesting, and I think this can oftentimes go unappreciated, but they created an interesting hook that allowed people to easily spread the word. CNN, all these different tech crunch companies, you need to make it easy and appealing for them to spread the word. You want them to read this article and be like, yeah, our readers will love this. This has a lot of marketing sizzle around it. And the way they did it was they came up with the hook that Slack is an email killer. Look at some of the posts that people put out about it. Flickr founder plans to kill company emails with Slack. That was CNET. The co-founder of Flickr wants to replace email at the office. Flickr's co-founders launched Slack, an email killer. That term, email killer, has a lot of buzz. Be like, well, what exactly is it? What is that? I mean, emails everywhere. What does that mean? So they came up with a great hook. Number 3, they invited people to try the new release. And you can see they put it right here underneath where everyone signs up. So every person who signs up to try it is going to be invited to invite another additional or more people to it. That's a viral component, because think about that. Every person that invites a few people, it grows like that. That was a really cool thing they did. And then lastly, you launch the product. And what they did is they waited 6 months to get all that data and those reviews to come back, all the buzz to build, and launched it at the end of 6 months. Now, what Chris calls a golden nugget that he found is the fact that when they put out their beta release, they called it a preview release, because they felt that the beta release makes people feel like, I don't necessarily want to jump in and find all the bugs in this beta release, whereas terming it a preview release sounds a little bit exclusive, like, oh, I was lucky enough to get an invite to the preview release. So by making that little twist in language, they were able to get people to accept and want to participate in the beta a little bit more. Now, you can click right up here to check out the whole article. If you want to be on the inside of all the latest business tips and curations and hacks and breakdowns, I'd suggest you subscribe to this channel. And now check out this next video right here. I'll talk to you soon.